Thanks for tuning in to the I'm Just Bougie show, and it's your host here, Miss Shug Avery. And you know I keep my lip gloss near me and pop it. You know what? I just finally had to get to a place in life where it was just like, I don't know, I'm just bougie. All right, so if this is your first time to my channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We like open conversation here. We like opinions. We like all that good stuff. Now let's get into our show. New York City, and let me tell you, y'all. Before I get into that, let me tell you, my mom busted down a quick 3 sweet potato pies yesterday, and let me tell you, baby, these things are so good. I just had to share that because I just had one. But let's get into it. It says here from the New York Daily News, crew couple allegedly abandoned 6-year-old girl on busy New York street. Now, let me go ahead and read this for you. A heartless Long Island mom and her boyfriend allegedly abandoned her terrified 6-year-old daughter on a crowded Queens street. Okay. Wow. Tossed garbage bags with the girl's clothes out the window and drove off, prosecutors said Wednesday. Patrice Chambers, 29, and Mark Pamphile, 28, are accused of forcing the child from her mom's Nissan Altima at the intersection of 140th Avenue and Springfield Boulevard in Laurelton at 11:25 a.m. on Monday. Minutes earlier, Pamphile called the girl's father, who lives nearby, and allegedly told him in a voicemail, "You better come get your daughter. She's crying like a little bitch," a criminal complaint charges. A weeping child can be heard in the background of the recording, court papers state. Let me tell you something. For the boyfriend to call the father in the middle of like doing what they're doing, just as a clear sign to everybody who is reading or following this story to know that this is what she allows this man to behave like. This is how she allows this man to even talk, refer to her child as a bitch. So this is tolerable behavior. Like, this is behavior that she tolerates in her household, and he runs it. That's just all this is saying to me, that a nigga who probably in her Nissan Altima is trying to play head of the household, and she probably is the breadwinner. Where the fuck they do that at? Pamphile called back and allegedly left another message threatening to leave the girl on the street if the father didn't send him $200, the paper says. Wow. So he was trying to extort his girlfriend's father, his girlfriend's baby daddy, for $200 because he was going to leave their child on a street in her car. Oh my God, these bitches be so weak. Shortly after Pamphile left the voicemail, Chambers, who was behind the wheel, allegedly ordered her daughter to exit the passenger side door, then tossed several plastic garbage bags with the child's belongings and out the driver's side window. Bitches are so trifling. Let me tell you something. There's a mindset for some women. No matter what, they have to have a man. And this ain't new. This ain't nothing new. We've all seen it. We've all been friends. We've all known people who do that type of behavior. They just go from one man to the next man, right? Never really taking time to spend time alone, fix themselves, and stuff like that. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I've seen it. Like, I've seen it several times, numerous occasions, where a female, and not just one female, I don't even think it's something that someone is like consciously doing. But I have seen females go from one boyfriend to the next boyfriend. And it's not like it's like 6 months or 8 months in between. We're talking relatively like a month or 2 months later. But the new dude is already around their kids. And that's so strange to me because, listen, I know my mom is from a different generation and whatever. But yeah, she didn't do that. She didn't leave us alone with boyfriends. Even if it got to the point where like they lived with us, you get what I'm saying? So I don't even quite understand this behavior. Him babysitting us, that was never a part of the game. You get what I'm saying? Him reprimanding us, that wasn't a part of the game because, again, he was her boyfriend. And if he had a problem with something that we did or something, if we needed to be addressed as her children, he had to go through her for it to be addressed. Period. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And now that's not to say that if my mother would have met a man and they had been together for long periods of time, when I was real young, let's say he came around when I was 5 and they got married by the time I was 8 and he raised me, like that man raised me. So no, he wouldn't have to go through my mother. But in these cases, because I know bitches like to get really fancy and technical on why they allow their man to do what he do. But if he raised me, of course he would be able to talk to me directly. Like, that man goes to work and he provides for me too. So I don't quite understand these females nowadays, how a nigga can come in your house with a garbage bag and raise and be running things. But whatever, y'all build these niggas up if you want to. As the car sped away, the frightened child was captured on surveillance video running into the street to pick up the bags and loose items of clothing that had fallen. Can you imagine a 6-year-old girl, busy New York? I don't care, like, if it's not Manhattan or Times Square. Busy New York, every borough's busy. Busy New York, a 6-year-old girl running down the street. Can you imagine that? Chasing after her mom in a car, trying to pick up her clothing at 6 years old, the trauma that this will leave. Because somehow, someway, she's never gonna, like, this 6-year-old girl, because I know I got a smart ass 3-year-old nephew, but I mean niece. This 6-year-old girl is grasping the concept that her mother left with her boyfriend. This little girl knows who her father is, and that her boyfriend was allowed to do this to her, and her mother sat right there. That's something that doesn't leave anybody for, like, the rest of their lives. Anyway, when Chambers was confronted with the heartbreaking footage, she told investigators that she was frustrated with the little girl, the complaint states. Queens DA Melissa Katz said in a statement that a Good Samaritan found the youngster and escorted her to safety to two safety agents. She said that the Chambers and Pamplea, who lived in Suffolk County, had acted with no regard for the child's safety and well-being. This is crazy. The young girl is currently in the custody of Child Protective Services. Prosecutors said the couple was arraigned Tuesday in Queens Criminal Court on charges of abandonment, reckless endangerment, and endangering the welfare of a child. Judge Jeffrey Gershu released the pair without bail and ordered them to return August 21st. If convicted, the defendants face up to 1 1/3 to 4 years in prison. No, but like, they need to go to jail. They need to go to jail. I don't care what nobody say. And I know there's some type of weak bum bitch with some type of fucked up mentality that's sitting back just, oh, maybe she just snapped. They're like, stop making up excuses for a behavior that doesn't cause for an excuse. Like, there's no, like, you don't know what's going on in somebody's life and why they did. Like, there's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for it. And like I said, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I wanted to talk about it. We still doing our 10 to 15 minute long videos, different topics as we build this channel. And, just tell me what you think. I want to know, like, is this normal? Is this okay? How do you run your household? Do you let your boyfriend and, do you let your new boyfriends play an active role in your household? Or how soon is it before you let your new boyfriends move in? I want to know all those things. So don't forget that we like comments, we like conversation. So get into the comments and let me know what you think about this. Yeah, this is sickening. This is sickening. Also, you can also follow me on Instagram at OG_Shug Avery. That's also my name on Twitter. But yeah, I want to hear what y'all think. But always remember, we bougie and our lip gloss is popping over here and we blind to the bullshit in these YouTube streets. We don't see nothing. We don't say nothing. And we don't engage. We out.